This is Shakedown. We are now in the back lot of the hotel, and it's Shakedown. Nari is from Japan. How do you like America so far?
There's the bridge.
A lot.
We got to make it to the bridge. Wants to make it to the bridge.
Oh, we missed.
We're going to the bridge. The bridge is there.
We drove here 24 hours. We're sorry to let you down, but we're not taping before. We'll give you an update. Here's an update. Hey, Johnny B.
Hey,
give us an update. Get the fuck in here and give
Here's
me
an update.
Here's an update. It's
about time to go into the show because the
time to go
last
to the
show in Kansas City was phenomenal, and if this one is half as good, it'll be one of the best shows ever. And so we're just ready to rage tonight.
Oh, we're raging. It's the temperature gauge is on rage,
and the ears are on rage. Check it out.
The temperature gauge is on rage.
It's like,
we got some folks here. Let's meet some locals. You know.
Do not film her.
Don't film her. All right.
All right.
Why would you even suggest
I'm sorry.
that?
I'm sorry. Let's go this way. Come here.
Kansas City was phenomenal. This is Pelham, Alabama. It's going to be phenomenal. This guy has some fine pie. I had some last night. Some fine pie right here, bro. 3 cheers. The garlic in there? Yeah. Props. Props for the garlic in the sauce, in the cheese. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Cheers, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. We're now going up to the venue.
We're headed into the show. The show's getting really good right now. We're headed in. It's a fucking bridge. I don't know.
How much are you getting for the ticket?
Face value for the tickets.
Face value tonight.
Everyone's saying face value.
Selling tickets.
Who's got my
Can anybody do better than face value?
We need it.
I want to be famous, but I'd rather be at the show.
That's right. That's exactly right.
If you can get me while I'm walking backwards, I can do it.
Absolutely right.
Right?
You'd rather be at the show.
Yeah, I'd rather be at the show.
You're live on the showoflife.com.
You're live at the
Yeah,
show of
yeah,
life,
no,
going to the show of life.
I am going to the fish show. I'm an Alabama fan. Roll Tide.
Alabama.
At Huntsville, Alabama.
Everyone's been breathing.
Oh boy.
Huntsville?
I can do it. I can do it.
It's a revolving cast, man.
Yeah, dude,
it's the same old game, though. Game time.
Revolving
Pre-game stretches.
This is my first fish concert. I'm from Carbon Hill, Alabama. If you know where that is, it's a little small town. Rock on, have a good time. I love you guys, even though I don't know you. Justin, this is my boyfriend Justin. Say hello.
Is this your first show also?
No, no, this is.
So what are you looking forward to tonight?
A good time. I want to be famous too.
That's the answer.
Can I answer?
Yeah, you can answer.
I have only been to 120 fish shows.
120
That's
fish
awesome.
shows.
And I drove 10 hours, 27 hours straight up to get here today. And it's going to be a fucking great show. They're going to play Colonel Forbins and Fly Famous Mockingbird.
I'm thinking
You heard it here first.
It was nice meeting you, baby. Like I said, it's my first fish show. Maybe I think it's going to be great.
Southern South.
What's up, Charleston, South Carolina? This is Drew.
Dirty South.
Live at Fish.
I'm looking forward to any music that I can hear. I'm just ready to go. And I'm looking forward to these lines getting shorter, as everybody can probably, yeah,
Waiting for them to get longer. It's sucking.
They ain't getting any longer, man.
I know. But
Where's
Alabama,
Alabama?
hard ticket to get. Hard ticket to get. Make sure you got it. Otherwise, you'd be left out. You know what
I
I'm
thought you
saying?
were interviewing me, man.
Yeah, I am interviewing you. What do you got?
That's it, man. Yeah. We're glad to be here. We're glad to have tickets, and we need to get in. We're waiting
Many
for it to
blessed
start,
people.
man. Yeah. Who needs a fucking ticket?
Oh boy.
She does.
Wait, hold on, focus.
Human trick for it?
I bet you should.
I don't know, like jump up and click your heels or like 3 times or something crazy.
3?
Yeah, something like impressive.
Yeah, that's 2. One more.
One push up.
A what?
One push up.
Can you just give me like a DUI test?
DUI test?
Yeah.
Yeah, blow on this. Hold on.
Well, we're in the dirty South, and that's what it's about. You know?
I like the crowd here. The crowd is pretty cool. The crowd is pretty cool. I'm freaking fucking hyped for the show. I want a Ghost opener, but it's probably not gonna happen. Ghost is gonna happen tonight, but probably not gonna be an opener.
I will be getting down at Ghost.
Yeah?
What's going to happen tonight?
Yeah,
Ghost.
he said Ghost.
How about a Timber?
That's a good call, actually. They haven't played that second like that. High five. High five. Nice. I like it.
That's
I
what
like
we're
your
talking
style.
about.
I like your style.
We're on Fish Lot.
We're on
bringing
Fish
it
Lot in
live.
Alabama right
We're bringing it live. We're in Alabama.
Hey,
We got the Dirty South. We got the Dirty
Dirty
South.
South.
Fish Lot, Alabama, Dirty South.
I am
Tell
from
the people what you think.
Decatur, Alabama, and I got my miracle.
Yeah! Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, brother. This is what it's all about. This is what it's about. It's about the love. It's about the love online.
$5. He sold Taper for 20 a ticket for $5.
That's a
This guy right here.
That's a
Eugene.
That's a miracle.
Eugene in the house.
Eugene,
Go Ducks.
Oregon. That's what we're talking
Go
about.
Ducks.
We're gonna go
Ducks.
smash the camera
Hell
right in behind you.
Yeah.
We'll catch that on the re-edit.
Okay. Wait. That means they need
We're gonna have to redo.
Thank
Yo,
you for
kids.
catching that, guys.
Yeah, thanks for helping produce the show, you guys.
Yeah, it's just the two of us, so any helping hands we can get out there in the virtual world.
And the real world on lot.
So let me just go right through that theme song one more time. It's time for the show you love the most. Gotta go live, no time for post. Wigman's here and he's your host. Get ready for the weekly dose.
Here we find ourselves once again on the dose. We do it a lot, and we're doing it again and again. We like to get it right the second time. That's our motto. Kids, a lot of stuff's going down. What do we got? Well, start making your plans. Start getting those calculators out. Get your triptych. Call up AAA. What are you going to do? Because those dates came out. Those dates you wanted so bad. They're out, and we're going to talk about those. We're also going to go back in time. That clip you saw, Pelham, Alabama, 2012 summer tour. The Triad. The third time Fish has been at Oak Mountain. Bam. Unfortunately, second leg, summer 2012. It was tough for Wigman to get back out there, but we saw the show transform and new hosts step up and take the reins, and even Taper coming out of the shadows to host the show. So it was amazing. I was watching from home, you guys, and to see this stuff now, these clips, it just gets me excited for summer once again. And also, we're going to be talking about Pelham later. Oh, well, no, I'm not going to reveal that yet. No, we got a special surprise, a maybe kind of surprise going on. So, Taper, give me a time check. What do we got? I need a time check.
9:25.
9:25. So we got the Pelham panel coming up really soon at 9:30 at the top of the hour. Are we prepared to do that?
No.
Okay, well, we're gonna push that back. That's right. We have a revolving cast and a revolving script also. But let's get into some music news, because that's what people want to know. We spend our time sifting through the sands of time all week, looking for news stories. What's going on? What's live music reality news today?
I don't know. What do we got up here?
Well, it's at the top of the top stories. Phish announces summer tour dates, right? We got a nice little run. We're back at Dick's, a whole thing. Banger in the front. And we got Dick's in the rear.
Yeah, that could be taken in different ways.
Also big. I mean, what's going on right now? We got our South by Southwest. You know, so big. I'm not even going into that. I try to follow it. It's too much. People need to be down there live reporting, which they are, but no one does it like we do it. But Google that shit if you don't know. But you know, you're following that shit. The chatter's out there. Too big to deal with. Check this out. Black Sabbath. Maybe we'll get some Black Sabbath covers. Maybe we'll see Phish covering some Black Sabbath this summer. Well, what do they got doing? They're coming out with a new album, working with Rick Rubin. Do you know that, Taper?
Phish.
No, Black Sabbath.
Oh, Black Sabbath.
Yeah, didn't mean to confuse you.
Sorry, I'm just messing with the keys that we got coming.
Right. So check.
Oh wait. Oh, Black Sabbath. I got a key for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's bring the key up.
So check it. The boys are back in town. Black Sabbath expected to do it. We're to hit stateside from July through September. Where are they going to be August 14th? This was the big news. This was the breaking news. The fact that they announced that their first North American tour date, 8/14, Toronto. Who else do we know that's going to be up in Toronto, you know? None other than the Phish, which we're going to have some tips later on in the show. Get your passports, all the rumors and the myths, and call in if you have any tips, any Canadian show of L kids. You know, 347 show of L. Call in later when we discuss that. But that's it. They're going to be up in Toronto, so you kids are psyched if you're into the Sabbath. And, oh, listen to this. Also, Radiohead announces tour dates, too, in U.S. and Japan tour dates.
Who? Radiohead?
Yep, Radiohead's back on tour. This is like an onslaught of people coming back on tour. Why do you think, kids? Why do you think they're coming around? And we've been asking it week after week. Is it for the music or the money? We don't know. We'll find out as it unravels. You know what I did find, Taper? Ultra Live. Did you check this winter conference? I'm not... See, we're with Top Hat. You know, DJ Top Hat. He held it down at the disco party.
I got a key for that.
He does his thing. You know, he holds it down. He comes out with mixes. We were just working this week on Lot Celebrity, the mixtape coming out this summer. So get your tanks ready, kids, because it's gonna be crazy. So, anyway, I'm not up on that shit, but you know, when it comes through on the couch tour waves, and I find this stuff, I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's going on here? Something's happening. So the Twitter sphere is chattering about it. Ultra Live. I checked that shit out. Wow. Streaming and dreaming. Super high def. You should see this stuff. Way advanced streaming and great sound. They were doing it through YouTube, Taper. I jumped in there. Yeah, through YouTube live streaming. Yeah.
See, they're starting to open up, and it's something that we need to consider, but we do need better equipment in order to run the software. So right now we're stuck with Ustream.
Right, which is good. We're hanging in there. And kids, if you're getting ads, you know, hook up with one of these ad blockers on Firefox or Chrome. Hook it up. So you
but you didn't hear it here, kids.
But yeah, no. Lil Wayne. I call him Seezy Weezy. I wrote that headline. Homeboy's season up. You know, we know he liked to smoke the weed out, which, you know, I'm in full support of. He likes that kush, you know. And, but he also sips the scissorp. And, but this is, you know, TMZ actually pulled a story. They thought he was on his deathbed. They thought he was dead. They thought he was dying. I don't know, but they're really pressing him. But, you know, it just was what they're saying now. It's not drug related. There's nothing to do with that. No, with the scissorp. So just an interesting. Someone was saying it was a scissorp binge. We'll be following that story in the weeks to come. Seezy Weezy, kids. But in shocking, the most shocking music headlines to come through, and this is straight on the wire for us. This was coming close to air time that we came across this story, but Michelle Shocked. Now, if you haven't heard of Michelle Shocked, or if your brains haven't been shocked, your brains, check this out. Tour dates. Michelle Shocked, this performer, This artist touring, getting shows pulled all over, left and right, east and west coast. You know, even we have San Francisco, Portland, Boulder, Napa already canceled shows. What's going on here? Well, this woman, she kind of bugged. She was bugging out. You know, at one of her gigs in San Fran, she started talking a bunch of smack and saying shit like, you can go on Twitter and say, Michelle Shock says God hates.
Expletive.
Anti-gay slur.
Anti-gay slur.
Right?
A bundle of sticks is I believe what she said, or a cigarette. In the UK, they often refer to it.
Right? Here's another one. God hates fags, and you can tweet that I said so. The crowd began to walk out. It says, could you believe this? Michelle shocked. Her tour is falling apart. Look, now, I don't even know. Let's see. What did... Look at this, dude. Even more horrified than the audience were Yoshi's staffers, the manager, assistant club manager, and sound production engineer who were on duty shut down the show immediately, turning off the lights and cutting off the microphone. How about that? In further news...
Yeah, there's a lot in the social media sphere I've been seeing about calling the venues that she hasn't been canceled from and trying to get it shut down.
I think we should scope where she's going to be nearest us, where it's economical for the show to go there, and head down and try to get the scoop. Bum rush her.
And then find out that it's been canceled. Sorry. No story here.
No, we'll interview the club owners, dude. Come on now. We'll get some straight Jesus.
Now you're thinking.
Straight Jesus quotes. I'm telling you.
Thinking.
Yeah, I'm always thinking, Taper. Come on now, soldier. I'm streaming and dreaming too at the same time. It's a multitask.
It looks like we got a bit of a panel starting to build up here.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the word from Silky whether or not we're full, we're at capacity, we're ready to go with it or not. I'm not sure.
What I always thought, you know, like, hey, it'll all work out, you know, everything will work out, but all the time, every week, there's all this pressure. We got Clifton up our ass.
I know, Clifton. Son of a bitch. He's like telling me, I don't care if there's going to be 6 inches of snow on the ground, you get your ass up to Connecticut.
Outrageous, dude. And yeah, I mean, whatever. We'll deal with that afterwards. But I say, you know, if we got the panel, if they're ready to go and we could go into Pelham, we never want to leave the panel waiting.
Right.
But
so let's roll into the second clip and then we'll get them
does Silky say go?
Well, if she doesn't say go now, we're at least 8 minutes away from it, so I might as well roll now.
So kids, all right. My brother. Well, there's more news that we're gonna get to later, but
sure.
But first, here we are. The next clip is the aftermath after the show. So you got before what was going on leading into the show, good times, whatever, lot of knowledge being passed down. Now you're seeing what happened after the show, people's reaction to the show, and then we're gonna discuss the show when we come back after this clip.
This guy engaged at the fish show.
Yeah, what?
What happened?
Hell yeah, you did tonight.
First fish show.
So I thought he picked up a ring off the ground. I thought he picked up a ring off the ground. He's like, hey, I found this.
Not true. I bought the ring.
He like slipped it on me.
This is the guy. Oh, shit. No way. You guys got
I'm on Total Request Live.
Johnny B's show review. Johnny's going to tell us how the show was, what he saw, what he thought. Johnny, tell us.
Sick show. It was a good show. 2001 was sick. Sand was sick. There was sick jamming in the rock and roll. Sick in the rock and roll. The jam out of that was sick. I was up top, looking down.
We don't even know what happened tonight.
We're talking about
the waist.
tears,
The waist
folks.
was sick.
Three
The
tears.
waist was a sick ending to it.
That was such a sick waste, man.
It was a waist and what? Slave.
You have to say this though. Alabama PD can suck a big fat fucking cock.
Alabama PD looks like they're not giving us a
your
lot.
dog
Alabama,
sucks.
it is. It's Pelham. You got to be careful. You got to go single file on the bridge.
Yo, everybody be
Yeah.
careful. You know what I'm
Single
saying?
file, don't rock the bridge.
Be careful. Don't rock the boat.
But the
You know
good
what I mean?
times, bad times.
Don't rock the bridge.
It was sick. I got my glasses broken during that. The only song I had them on, they got broken.
Fantastic show.
Hey, we got to roll.
Fantastic.
Fantastic set list. What'd you think?
It was sick.
Did you think it was great?
There was a Ginseng Sullivan. It was fantastic.
Spectac-fabulous.
Absolutely. Absolutely. See, I'm getting Kansas City a little confused right now with the first set, but that was a while back.
That's all right, man.
Hey,
That's all right.
Johnny B, I want to hear what you thought of the show tonight.
I thought the show tonight was fantastic. It was spectac-fabulous. The set list was great. The vibe was great.
Do you expect anything else? I mean, we're coming live
Timber.
from Alabama.
Timber. There was a timber. I believe I said there was going to be a timber.
I did hear a timber.
Right? Seriously.
Well done, Alabama.
Alabama. It was awesome.
Yo, can we get an
Tremendous show.
Can we get an interview? Some fucking cops?
I guess if you want the cops, we're not interviewing cops on our show, but we're going to interview these girls. They're phenomenal. They just got this. What do you guys think of the show? Tell us. Hey, this is the show of life. This is a live streaming show.
What are you doing with me?
Let us know. What do you think? What do you
Fucking
think?
awesome. You should come see a show. Yeah, what is
Yeah, see a show.
Yeah, come see a fucking show. It was awesome.
Tell the world how sick the fucking...
Man, it was actually pretty good. It was very heartfelt. I think second set, although it wasn't really exploratory and it was short. Dude, we were about 30 minutes shy of the curfew, but you know, they didn't explore a whole lot. Not a whole lot of type 2. A lot of really good, solid type 1. A lot of love, a lot of soul. I mean,
They didn't half-ass anything tonight.
yeah, it didn't half-ass.
No
it.
half-ass.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Slave was really good. The whole show, I would say, they could have jammed just a little bit more. They got out there really hard on rock and roll. Rock and roll was really tight. They could have made it Long Beach rock and roll, but they didn't. But I'm not complaining because they're fucking kicking ass right now and taking names. And
Where's my phone?
I mean, Atlanta's gonna be huge tomorrow. It's gonna be sick. Tonight was raging. Could have been a little bit more rager, but I'll take what I can get.
I worked with Water Wheel Foundation tonight. We were the official charity. We were Black Warrior River Keeper. We are protecting your Black Warrior River and its tributaries here in Birmingham and Tuscaloosa. And we'd like to thank Water Wheel Foundation for all their support. Fish has done a lot.
A lot knowledge right there. Water Wheel Foundation.
Fish has done a lot to support environmental groups across the country, and they pick a local group each night to benefit from the concert, and Fish picked Black Warrior River Keeper.
Hey, I got another interview right here. Thank you, brother. What's your name?
I'm Brooke.
Brooke. We got Brooke here. We're in the lot. We're fucking interviewing Brooke. What do you think of the show tonight?
It was awesome.
We're live streaming. We're on the web right now.
On the web.
Yeah, you're getting fucking streamed out right on the web.
You have Shrek ears.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, Fish.
Yeah, Fish. That's all she had.
I love the internet. It is democratizing the universe. It's saving ourselves from ourselves so we can watch ourselves in 3D. You guys missed the bridge. You could have been the agents of democracy while those fucking cops took all those fucking hot girls off the fucking bridge.
Don't lay on the couch watching Price is Right.
Seriously.
That's all I'm saying.
The revolution will be live streamed.
Yeah.
It might not be televised, but that shit will be live streamed.
We would have televised it if we would have known.
Democracy now.
We're at Fish Lot. We're out back. Let's hear the show. What did you think of the show? Let's hear a show. Show report. Show report.
Well, I thought it was great. I thought it might have been one of the best goddamn performances in Alabama.
Oh my God. He sounded like an old guy from Alabama. He told us that's the shit. And it was the shit. They fucking tore it up. They tore it up. Are you kidding me? Fish. We got medical marijuana going on. We got fish going on. We got everybody here together. Everyone getting together. Everyone making a thing. No, we don't have to wig. I'm sorry. Hey, we don't have Wigman. Where is he? Motherfucking dick suck. We're getting Wigman in Colorado. Hey, tell us why we need Wigman in Colorado. Tell us right now. 30 seconds. He's got 30 seconds to tell us why.
Wigman, you've got to be in Colorado or else this guy's going to cry a river and he'll drown everybody. And nobody will get their dick sucked unless you're there.
No one wants to see me standing out here. Wigman, we need you. Hey. I just want to tell her right now, she's on theshowoflife.com. She's like one of the brightest individuals on theshowoflife.com right now. She's met us in Alabama. Are you going to any other shows?
I'm trying to make it to Atlanta tomorrow.
Trying to make it in Atlanta.
I sold all my prints tonight, so I made some money from the family, so I'm hoping to make it out there.
It's all about family.
It's all about
and that's
family.
what it's about.
Right.
It's all about Team Blaz.
TV. Team Blaz. Make sure you edit that in there.
GYMFDS.
No. She started
The best acronym ever.
Dick
Where is Jimmy?
Oh, there she is.
That is the question.
Where is Pete? Where's Taper? What's going on here? We're here in Alabama. Yeah, Jimmy Slash and Pitos. I have a tiny hat. I gave Trey a tiny hat too. Erica gave Paige's wife tiny hats for the new baby. Erica also met Mike Corden in Kansas City and gave his daughter a tiny hat. What's her name? Oh wow, Eliza? No. Tessa Gordon. Tessa Gordon has a tiny hat. Jack Fishman has a tiny hat. You heard it here first. Get your fucking tiny hats. Get your tiny hats. He has a dog who brings emotional support. Where is Muggsy?
He's at home. He's got a bit of the flu.
Muggsy has the flu. Hey, Beagles are the new pit bull. Pugs. Pugs are the new law dog.
We love you.
We love pugs. Pug life? Hell yeah. I love butt drugs.
Just boof it.
Just boof it. Baby, if you boof it, it's free. And who has money on tour? Not me.
Get ready.
I don't know, I just want to talk to you. Asked me if the internet was working.
Dropping?
Travis, you're in the dark room.
You're live, buddy.
We're back. We're back. Chauvel the Dose. We're here with our panel. Silky, why don't you introduce our panel? Our panel.
All right, tonight we've got Mandy Berman tuning in, Tina all the way from the West Coast, Travis Funk, and then me and Taper.
Hello. I think I was.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, kids? So, Silky, this was a big one for you, no?
The Oak Mountain Show?
Yeah.
You might be confusing the whole engagement thing with Atlanta, but yeah, that one was awesome.
You should have double checked that one there, buddy.
No, fuck
That's
you.
next week.
Yeah, well, the schedule is fucked up.
Although there was an engagement that we just saw in the video.
Oh, there was?
Yeah, it wasn't Silky's, but it was.
See,
there was an
dude,
engagement.
all right, no, yeah, all right, no.
We just saw that, weren't you watching?
Yes, I was. I'm slightly confused, Taper.
Yeah, having only seen Widespread Panic at this venue, and Fish hadn't played in it in 13 years, so I was really excited to see Fish at this show, and it was a hard ticket to get. But then when you got there was tickets everywhere.
Were they on the ground?
Tickets low.
Well, you
Tickets
saw
on the flow.
both Diva D and me got miracled right on camera.
I almost didn't get in.
Well, why? What was up with that?
A bunk ticket.
Oh.
We're not going to talk about that now.
Yeah, he got a bunk ticket, and we just gave one away basically free like 5 minutes before that.
Wow.
Just went in and didn't scan, and thank God Tina and Travis just kind of pushed me in because I didn't realize that the woman was not really giving a shit.
Nice. What's the capacity?
He was getting in
there?
anyway.
I want to say like, yeah, I don't know. It's not. It's probably like Jones Beach size or smaller.
Probably 10,000.
Yeah, something like that.
12, maybe at the highest.
So I mean,
don't know.
I had a pretty good
Well,
time when I was going in.
I was in the front. I was towards the front. I didn't really care about the rest of the place.
We both got miracles, me and Diva, but then on the walk in,
were our seats?
I found a VIP party deck ticket, and you know, had access to that the whole time. Got the wristband, and then like you know, got all my friends over, and they jumped over and
party deck.
That was
Party
kind of
deck.
back
Party
to
deck?
the left, right?
back to the left. Yes, that's correct. Yep. I think there was one back to the right also, but we took the page side high one.
You weren't on like the SOP party deck where we all didn't go to any seats at all, and we just AJ, you were there. Antelope J just joined in. He
No.
was raging that party.
There he is.
No way, Antelope J. Hey.
Listen, buddy.
What's up, man? I didn't realize you were at this show too, man. What? Shows for life,
I'm
bro.
part of that party deck. Now, the best part of that party deck was that there was probably about 20 or 25 of us that were there, but no one planned on meeting there. No one had seats together. Fish Faith, swear to God, brought us all together randomly before the show. And it's like next thing you know, there's a whole crew of us, and we're all just raging both sets, set break. It was pretty amazing, actually, to have everybody there, and no one got hassled by security to move. You could see we were elevated. It was perfect.
The sound was great. It was perfect.
Our group just literally walked like to the very front row and then just hung there the whole show.
Nice. Was there a
Not
pit?
really.
Was there seats? Was there seats up there? Was there a pit area? What was it like up there?
It was seats, but we just hung out in the aisle, and as long as the fat security guys could walk through, they were fine with it.
Were the people in the seats trying to oust you? Were people throwing bows? What was going on down there?
They wasn't too happy that we were there, but you know, fucking get over it, man.
Right on. Were there any little children with balloons, like walking around? No, helium balloons.
I barely remember what they even played, more or less, if there was kids there.
Check it out. Here, I have this set list right here. Second song, they open with Possum, which is a classic opener, right? But Into Cities, Sample in a Jar. First three songs. What was the highlights for some of you? Tina, you were up front, no?
I remember the rock and roll. That was my highlight.
Sickest slave of 3.0, in my opinion.
Really?
I'll swear to God. Listen to it. Go
I'll
back.
have to, I'll have to listen to that.
You
I
know,
wish we
mean,
could
if
pull
you
up
listen
clips.
to every slave is sick, but usually when they hit the climax, they hit it and then they end the song. They hit it and they hit it again and again and again, like 4 or 5 times before they, went to the change where the song's ending. It just it kept you on your toes 5 times longer than normal. It was sick.
I thought the rock and roll is still the most underrated jam of the whole summer.
Definitely agree with that.
Very interesting jam. The Oya Komava twist was pretty intense too. I think it was a great mix-up. I love the placement of the Ginseng Sullivan in the first set there. I think this show's not talked about too much because just not a lot of people went to it. At least not a lot of people that we know. I think there are a lot of Southerners there, but not like, I guess, from the crew that we hang out with online.
The live and let die tease and rock and roll is just the shit.
I didn't even know there was a live and let die tease in there.
Smoke enough and listen to it. You'll find it.
Well, someone, post that. When you find it, post the time, signature code, so we know.
Where'd Tina go?
I don't know.
I got to give her props because there's something to be said for any individual that can have a 20-pound nitrous tank delivered to the Holiday Inn Express at 3 o'clock in the morning in Pelham, Alabama.
Well,
That
that's
was,
a lot of knowledge.
That was
She became
Katie
my hero.
Timberlake. Katie Timberlake hooked us up on that one.
Timber hoe.
What time though?
I was nowhere near that.
Look at
Where's
that, and
Waterfall
you
at?
got a boogie on reggae woman in there too, and a 2001 Waste Slave to the Traffic Light. Look at that, and
Look at
Antelope's
look
telling me
at the
3.0.
placement of Slave though. You just play a
Yes.
Waste. You don't think another beauty song like that is coming next. You know, you think something Raging's gonna end the set, and they go Waste Slave, which was sick and totally out of character, and that's why I liked it.
Nice, dude. Best of 3.0.
Yeah,
Best
I think
Slave.
so. I've seen a lot of 3.0, and that was definitely the one that, you know, there's songs you see, certain songs for certain shows stand out more than the show.
Sure.
And that Slave, hands down, is something I'll never forget. It was so sick.
Like we all might remember a certain Gaiuti from the fall of 2010.
Yep. Absolutely.
I love that show. That was so much fun. So.
I'm surprised they didn't make it back to Alabama this summer, though. I was hearing all types of rumors that was going to be right after the Atlanta show. There was only going to be one Atlanta show, and I guess I'm going to Alpharetta for 2 shows instead.
I was shocked they're skipping Charlotte. They've seen us the last 3 years in a row with Atlanta, and they've got a day off between Merriweather, and it's just a bummer. I wanted to have another after party.
Right? Silent in the Morning Party, is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Nice.
Part 2.
Part 2, do.
It would have been, but they're skipping. Maybe fall.
Maybe.
We can just come have a party at your house anyway.
Hey, you know, actually we can, because if you're going from Merriweather to Alabama, there's a day off. You got to come through Charlotte. It's pretty much halfway. Let's do it.
I read there was on one of those message board, one of those drug ban message boards. I was reading that the reason they didn't go back to Pelham was because there was this huge like Christian movement like against them. This one reverend like had the whole wrong idea. Like he had read some crazy articles about fish and just saw the shit. He was like against it. Last time, he even made a Facebook group about it. Oh my God, it was crazy. We actually called his office or whatever, and we were trying to get him to come on the show, and we told the secretary, we're like, he really needs to have his views expressed. Like the Fish fans, like there's all these professionals, and they're like outraged, and they watch the show and they want to see what he's really about, and like be able to ask him questions, and that sort of thing. So like. She's like, well, we'll see. We can maybe have him call in, whatever. And I was like, all right, who knows? Who knows what'll happen with that? But we gave him, we said, call between 9 and 10. So, but that's why we heard that's why they weren't going back there. It's because like these people, and he was like on the city council or some shit, and he was like, no way, man, they can't come back. Whatever.
That's weird.
Fuck that guy. Anyway. Other news. How was that 2001 though? Because I mean, that's one of my favorite songs. How was that? When you look back, like, was it memorable? Was it short? Was it sweet?
It's pretty standard.
Just whatever.
I think that whole second set was sick, honestly.
And look, lizards. See, what really hit me, man, for like seriously at the dicks was the lizards. I was really emotional for me. And look, there it is again. The rock and roll lizards. What? Haley's. Sand.
I'm not going to lie. When they played Lizards a week later at Dick's, I thought it kind of cheapened my Alabama experience.
Ooh. See, I could see that, man. I could see that.
I was like, oh, wow, I got the Lizards. Probably the only second one of the summer. And then, boom, they played it a third time.
Huh.
Time to shelve it.
Yeah, right? Maybe.
Even better than the show, though, Shakedown at the Alabama was just the shit.
The way that the kids like totally beat the lot cops and took that across the bridge into the hotel parking lot and just made it super awesome was absolutely killer.
You guys remember that bridge?
The bridge of death. You were like, ooh.
don't care.
Yeah, we just saw some video of it.
It was stuck going like this. Outside. It was the fun. If someone would have taped that, that would be comedy TV right there.
Yeah,
Somebody did tape.
We did. It was just on. Weren't you watching?
Yeah, but I saw that. It was. I'm like after the show when it was completely.
Oh yeah,
full of
no,
people.
yeah, we missed it.
It
Well,
was
there
kind of
was
scary.
there was like
Like,
some
you really thought
police
it was
bust that happened there, and somebody was talking about it. We were on the video that was just playing a few minutes ago. I'm not sure.
I saw something. There was a few people on, but like after the show, and there's like 50 people on it, and 50 people are going like this.
Wasn't there like a single file rule exiting the place or something? Like the cops were standing there making sure that there wasn't too many people on there. Something.
On the bridge?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No, that bridge is a free for all.
Yeah.
Who owned
There was
the
like
bridge?
jagged rocks underneath it too. It was pretty scary.
When I got off the bridge, I had to go lean up against one of the hotel walls because I thought I was going to fall over.
I thought Sarah D was gonna kill somebody when she was screaming like, "You fucking assholes! Better stop this right now!" She was like going off, and she was upset.
That show tripped me out. It was like it was one of the smaller venues of the Little Southern Run. You couldn't give a ticket away. They were, I mean, it was sold out, but tickets were on the floor. It was retarded outside in the parking lot. And then the next night in Atlanta, which is 3 times as much, you couldn't find a ticket.
No.
So I didn't understand how a small ass venue like that sold out. You know, you could barter a ticket. You couldn't say, I want $10 for my ticket. So I'll be like, I'll give you $5.
I paid $5 for my ticket actually.
What if people just went to Atlanta with the mentality like, "Oh, it's not gonna sell out. I'll just wait till I get there," and then there's no tickets there.
Yeah, I
That's
bet
what
stage
happened
that,
to a lot of
that night.
people.
I go, I bet you tomorrow's crazy. And she's like, I'll bet you $10 or $20 or whatever that Atlanta's easy. I was like, okay, this happened last year. And we got to there, and we get there at like 5 o'clock, and there's not one ticket in the air. And she goes, it's early. I was like, it's 5 o'clock. I don't know how early you're talking. And then it's like 7:30 rolls around, and she's like, okay, there's no ticket.
I think a lot of people skipped Alabama because of how hard the tickets was to get before.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's early.
That's right.
That's the stupid people shouldn't do that. Go anyway, because you never know.
Go
That kind of
anyway.
shit can happen.
Fish fake.
Fish fake, yeah.
I know people that actually got shut out of Atlanta.
Yeah,
no,
quite
Atlanta
quite
was actually the toughest ticket on tour, I believe, on the second leg.
Well, at the end of the day, it was.
At the end of the
Beforehand,
day.
it was easy.
Well, yeah, beforehand,
I
but
even-
like if you just showed up, my buddy, who's got money coming out his ass, could not get a ticket. He
got shut out.
He got shut out.
He had money coming out his
Seriously,
anus,
like
and
he was
still
buying us
couldn't get
tickets
in?
the entire tour, and like he could not get into Atlanta.
No, that's some P. Diddy shit.
There was
right there.
none to buy.
No, I had an extra ticket for Atlanta, and when we were at Patrick's house at the party the next morning, the day of the Atlanta, we're all leaving Alabama to go there, and Mary Kate needed a ticket, and I said, I've got a ticket for you, and I was like, how much? I was like, I'll give it to you for face. She's like, well, I'm gonna go there and see if I can get one, and she's like, I'll just get it from you there. I was like, but I'm here right now. And she's like, well, I'll just get it from you in the lot. She doesn't get to the lot till like 7 something. I'm going in, and she couldn't get in touch with me. The cell phones were all clogged up. You know how that goes.
Yeah,
So
no doubt.
I ended up giving my ticket to Phil. Phil needed a ticket, and I was like, dude, I'm sorry. I waited as long as I could wait to give it to Mary Kate. I can't find her, get in touch with her. I offered it to her in Alabama, so I gave it to Phil, and he went in.
Phil.
Yeah.
Show of. We're actually doing a spin-off segment. It's called Show of Phil. Coming up 2013. That was like early.
Speaking of Al,
What?
what happened to Waterfield?
She have to step out? I thought she was coming back though, but maybe she got
Well, I don't even want to begin to tell the L story without her involved.
L? Oh my god.
Show of L. You gotta
both
wait.
me and Diva got dosed at Pelham.
Yeah,
Seriously.
what? I saw you
even-
write that.
No,
I
but
saw you write
seriously.
that, and I was like, what? I
No, we
was like,
seriously got dosed. Like that's
talk
how.
to me about
oh
that.
my
How did that happen? Because you
Well,
wouldn't
I got
voluntarily.
dosed
do
twice. Once by me and once by somebody else.
that. I heard everyone was spun at that show.
Totally.
Completely
Or maybe it was
spun
just,
cookies.
no, everyone was spun. At least that's what it looked like. To
People
me.
were putting L on
stood there
doorknobs.
licking the roof of his mouth the whole show, staring at the sky.
I had canker sores on the inside of my mouth from just biting my lips nonstop the whole night. There were fucking cartoon characters on stage.
It was the funniest shit I've ever seen. I don't know why I didn't get a picture of it.
I was gnawing.
Dude, Fish needs to come out with some official merchandise, like some kind of like mouth guard or some shit.
I swear I needed that. I need like what the football players have, just a mouth guard to bite
Like
on.
with like Fishman donuts on it or something.
Oh man, that was pretty insane. Yeah, that was a very, very, very scary night actually.
You came up to me on Shakedown on the lawn, and you were like really concerned when you were talking to me. You were like, "I am
about what?
Trashed." You were just like, you looked kind of distraught in your face.
Berman was so fucked up, he even drank my Busch Light.
That will never happen again.
Yeah, dude. I'm definitely Silky. I'm definitely coming to you if I'm super smart. I'm gonna you're one of the first people I'm gonna come to be like, what? I'm just gonna walk around with you.
This is a true story how I actually got to Alabama. So I wasn't supposed to go to that. I was only supposed to go to Atlanta and Charlotte. But I figured if I can get my plane changed to one day earlier, coming on Friday to Atlanta, I could drive to Alabama. So I called Delta and I told them that I just converted to Orthodox Judaism and I can no longer fly on Saturday morning. Can you move me back to Friday? And they, after speaking with several managers, they went ahead and did it at no charge. So thus I made it to Alabama last minute.
Lot knowledge. Wow.
Oh my god. That's
dude.
Hilarious. If that's something for the kids to know out there, if you ever want to go back and decide to go to a Friday show when you're already going to only a Saturday show, you can pull the old Hasidic Jewish thing and tell them you just converted. And for religious purposes, Delta Airlines will do anything you ask.
A lot knowledge. That's great for summer 2013. That's real good. That's going on the top 10 list right there.
That's beautiful right there.
Wait, I'm adding that one to the book.
Nice. The book.
Yeah.
Do you have a working title?
That's a good move.
I need a little a little key
You know the
trigger
working
thing.
How to work this show without working.
Oh yes, I forgot. We need to come up with a key graphic for that too.
With a sound
effect. All good moves going in the book.
Delta. What's that chapter? It's gonna be like, Delta, can I help you? The customer's always right.
Delta.
Someone goes for. Just kidding.
Wasn't it Alabama where Berman was freaking out about having to pay for the hotel by himself?
No, I was freaking out because I thought that somehow Cammy stuck that thing on my credit card, and that place was just trashed beyond belief. I was like, time out for a second. Make sure you put that back on Cammy's card.
I had to drive Kansas City all the way nonstop, and everybody else flew and whatever. So we're like an hour away. I call Berman up and tell him I'm with Tina and Cammy here, and they started hitting the tank that was in my trunk, and they want to skip the show now. He like totally flips out on the phone. I am not paying for this hotel room by myself. I'm like sorry, bro. We'll see you in Atlanta, I guess, because they're not going.
Skipping shows, not cool, man. Can't skip shows or sets. We know from experience. Not our own personal experience, but our friend.
It was good for the guy who gets everybody on SOP and whatever other group, though. It was good for him.
What you talking about?
What you talking about?
What you talking about, Willie? All right, so what else? What else we got going here, people?
That's it. Encore. What? Good times, bad times. What was it? Yeah, or whatever
Yeah.
else you want to talk about. Any lot knowledge you want to kick down at the kids, that's always appreciated. Like the Delta thing is just next level shit right there. Don't tell me.
What shows are you guys all eyeballing this summer? I think I'm gonna do Bangor, SPAC, and Chicago, possibly some West Coast if it works out at the end.
SPAC, Chicago, and Dick's for sure.
I'm doing SPAC and Dick's for sure, and then we're trying to work out Merriweather and Atlanta too.
No Chicago for you?
I really want to go to All Good.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my
Did
goodness!
you guys hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, we have it on tape. We could cue it back.
It'll be on the webpage.
Silky, you're coming to Merriweather.
I mean,
Silky,
That's
come on.
totally fine. Silky loves it
Considering-
all. Silky loves it all.
Considering that the band pretty much just butt fucked the whole Midwest, I would definitely go to Chicago.
I just mail ordered today. I did SPAC, Merriweather, Atlanta, Chicago. I didn't mail order for Dick's, but I'll be there 'cause I don't need to mail order for Dick's. So I guess 13 sounds about right.
Nice.
That's all I can afford. Time off. It's only going to cost me 6 days to do all that. That's not
I'm
bad.
convinced that they will never give out SPAC pavilions in the lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So you're pretty much if you go for fucking mail order, you're gonna get lawns. I hate that shit. What's up with that? This sucks, man.
What I don't understand about the mail order is for Chicago and like 1 or 2 other places they did like a 2 or 3 night package, but there's so many 2 or 3 night runs that they're doing, and so some of the tickets you had to do one at a time, and then some of them you could do like a 3 night thing. Why not just do them all like that? You can do individual nights, or if you know you want both nights, you do a 2 night or a 3 night. I don't understand the logic of the mail order system this year.
I used to like when you'd go to the post office and there'd be other kids in there and you'd all be getting the money orders. That was fun that way.
I remember that.
Social interactions.
I remember getting the money orders back in the mail when you didn't get the tickets. And you had to keep the to go get your money back.
Those
That
sucked.
sucked.
Yeah.
I just wanted the ticket.
Yeah,
I didn't
me
want to
too.
go back to the grocery store.
I just can't figure out what type of configuration Chicago is going to be.
Yeah, what's
if it's going to be
this?
that,
Yeah, right? Heard about that.
if it's going to be that normal amphitheater that they have, then it should be a pretty tough ticket. If it's going to be, if they're going to open it up a little more and make it like a Bader Field type event, which I don't have any reason to believe is happening other than the fact that people just keep repeating that. But then it would be an easy ticket. But I've heard several times from people that they are expanding that, and I've been able to get no verification on that at all. Just people saying they're expanding Chicago because I heard it.
I bet you if they do expand it, it's still going to be small.
Yeah, if you just look at the geography of that place, if you look at Google Earth, you'll see that if they actually spread it out further, it's going to go into the water. So
I think like somebody posted something in the capacity right now is like 7,000. So even if they expanded it to 10,000, which is a lot, 3,000 more seats, that's still small compared to like outdoor venue standards.
only shows in the Midwest.
Yeah,
Only
that's why
shows.
I mail ordered for that one just in case. 'Cause
Right.
I would really love to go to that. I wish it was back at UIC.
Mr. Snacks back there,
here,
dude. Crunching away. I still heard it. It must not be up.
Yours is still on. I can't hear it.
Well, I hear the snacks crunching. Mr. Snacks. One time Jolly J was on the show and he's all rah, 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 like they're in the background talking like right off camera. It was so ridiculous. I'm like, what are you doing?
Can people that are watching the show see us or just hear us?
Just hear you. Yeah.
Can you see us?
No. I can't see anything. It's just all dark.
Doesn't have a monitor?
Lights. Not yet. We're gonna get one soon.
I wanted him to see my flare I got going on my sling here.
Hold
Little
on.
Shout out to Pete. I got the funk pin on my sling, and I got
What's
my
going
hairy
on?
lip
Is this a snowboarding injury?
Yeah.
Oh, brutal. What happened?
There's the funk pin and a little Grateful Dead Park City pin, and then shout out to Pete's Harry Hood pin.
I love that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How'd you hurt yourself?
I tore a rotator cuff 2 years ago, and then I tore a bicep tendon 3 months ago, and I kept riding on it, and finally the surgeon talked me into having surgery, so I went for it.
And AJ went snowboarding on Sunday in his sling like a bad boy.
Bad
I did. It was yesterday. It was awesome. I'm still like, I'm not even out of this damn thing yet.
You were on video falling on it.
I only fell that one time. I was doing grabs, I was doing mutes and methods and one-handed. It was scary as shit, but I did it. It was fun.
Oh my goodness.
I'm an Indian. You know?
Dude, you pray. Antelope.
I'm alive.
All right, kids. Where am I gonna be? I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna be this summer. Taper, what about you? SPAC?
SPAC?
PNC.
PNC.
That's a classic.
Well, yeah.
Bread and butter for us.
Jones Beach.
Okay.
Probably.
Merriweather?
I don't
That's-
see why
we could
not. It's
push
within
that.
4 hours.
Sure.
Yeah. You guys gotta be at Stack. You
Yeah,
gotta
we'll
do
be
that
at
one all
SPAC.
over.
The ones I just said. That's probably.
Yeah, I got a room with Silky. Right, Silky?
Team Twiz.
No, we're gonna stay at your buddy's house.
Team Twiz. We're gonna stay at my buddies again. I'm gonna bring all the kids, all the
And
wolves.
then obviously we got to make it
The
out
whole
for dicks.
SOP crew is staying at your buddy's house.
We should make flyers and say there's gonna be a party and just put his address on there. I was just kidding.
I'm not.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's the panel. I wish I was at the show. I'm gonna go back and listen to it just for the slave to see what was up.
Yes. Do yourself a
There's
favor and
a.
listen to that.
But I want to hear
Search
the.
YouTube. Search YouTube. There's a. They streamed that show. It was live streamed.
Oh fuck! I forgot. I was gonna
Actually,
mention that. It was an official
somebody,
webcast.
Yeah, it was an
somebody
official one.
on Facebook the other day, they had a link to like those stupid rumors about Fish breaking up or whatever after this tour.
Right.
But the link, if you scroll down, the whole entire night of Oak Mountain is like the webcast. It's on there.
Right.
So you can watch the whole show. It's awesome. So I watched it and then I just fast forwarded it and relived the slave just to see it because I don't remember actually watching it when I was at the show. My eyes were maybe shut or something. But it was dope.
Wait a second. Where is this? Where
Just
that
search
rumors was-
YouTube.
For what?
It's
Oak Mountain.
The Please Me Have No Regrets? That blog? Or a different one?
It was that one where it was like some link where people were talking about the rumors about Fish breaking.
Yeah,
up.
that's. All right, that's the one I'm thinking of, dude. I want to see the show. I could see the show.
Yes.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, the whole thing. It's all the webcast quality, so it's dope.
If they show the crowd, you'll see Mandy licking the roof of his mouth too. Look about 8 rows back.
Right.
He's short. He might be short, but he was in the aisle. You should be able to find him.
Nice, kids, dude. And if you can, get screenshots and share them on Twitter at #ShowOfL. Well, kids, thanks for participating. We love it when people come on and share their stories and experiences of what their shows were like and any insights. Like, I learned a lot. I'm going to go back and take a deeper look. And now, kids at home, you could Google that shit and go watch the whole show in HD quality. Yeah. How do you beat that?
Yeah.
And Silky.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for putting this together. She's our panel maker. And I'd also I want to give Silky a congratulations because she's getting a pin made. She's being made into a pin. She's manifesting her essence into a pin, so you could bring her along with you on all your adventures, which I think is cool. So
it's not just me; it's Blind Pack pins that put the whole thing on, and it's a few guys, and I actually got a few of their little lid series pins. Found a Chase pin, so my name got entered in. I think they did several drawings, and I think the last one was me, and Noah contact, I forget who it was. Maybe Anthony Leeds was like, "Hey, yo, I don't know if you saw this, but you're getting made into a pin. We need a picture of you." I was like, "Sweet." So I totally sent him that picture of when you and I were on the Show of L in Cincinnati. So that's the Silky Baby pins definitely getting made.
Silky Baby. Yeah, I should have mentioned that. She's not making the pin. She's won this thing where she's going to be made into a pin.
Yeah. Yes. Super cool.
Yeah,
I'm pumped.
congratulations. Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Noah
I need
actually,
one of those.
sent me the proof today, and it looks super sick. Mark Serrell drew it, and it's awesome.
Cool. Well, let's email me the graphic. We'll put it up. No, or is it top secret?
It's top secret for the moment.
All right. Well, I can't wait for that pin to come out, man. It's gonna be. I'm gonna wear it prominently. I will definitely be wearing it right on the lapel here. Official.
Cool.
So, right on, kids.
One more thing.
Invite, Silky.
One more thing.
What?
I want to give a big shout out to Philip Van Diaz because I love him so much. And he was at the Oak Mountain show. He wanted to be on the panel, but he couldn't make it. So I love you, Philip.
Yeah, I love you too, bro. And stay tuned for him because we want him to have his own show. It's going to be called Show of Phil.
Thanks for the invite, Silky.
You're welcome. I love you guys.
I love you too.
Love you, kids.
Yep.
Thanks for
Peace,
participating.
everybody.
Peace out.
Bye.
Once again, another panel, kids. We love doing that. I don't know, that it's like, just like when we're interviewing people in the mix, it's we're recalling, we're going back, we're remembering and telling and sharing our stories on the show of life. The dose. Ow! Get ready for summer tour. So, what do you think, Taper? Are we gonna show this last clip? Or is that after?
Do we have any more news?
I mean, there's big news. I got a whole Brooklyn Bowl.
Oh, wait. We got an incoming call.
No way.
Hold on.
3, 4. Next caller, what's your name? Turn your radio down.
Just.
Yeah, so this is Reverend Brandon Pohl. I was told to call into the telephone number for the show. Hello?
Hello, welcome to the show. Next caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
Yes. Hello?
Sorry.
Hi.
Sorry about that. I'm just getting the audio set up. We weren't ready to take calls.
My secretary asked me to call in. Who am I talking to?
This wouldn't happen to be Brandon Pohl, Reverend Brandon Pohl, would it?
This is Brandon Pohl from Christ Blood Baptist Church here in Pelham, Alabama. What can I do for y'all? My secretary told me I need to call in concerning some concerts you all planning again.
Well, no, actually, what happened was, last summer we noticed we came across you had formed a Facebook.
Excuse me, son. You do not have to yell at me. Okay, simmer down there, and we can talk like adults. Carry on.
Sorry, I'm a little low in the cans. I gotta take up the level a little, but no, I got a control on my head taper, so it's good on the set. No, well, what happened was we had saw last year you were had a group and you were against the band Fish. Do you remember when they came through? Like the
oh boy, you talking about that hippie band?
Yeah, a lot of people are hippies, but there's a lot of professionals too, though, like doctors and lawyers and. Really
well, like I said, I represent the church. I'm also on the city council there. With a small town we have, and there just ain't no room for that type of shenanigans coming into town. With the everyone smoking the weed and people on all types of hallucinogenics. So, I mean, that's it. We're a church-going crowd, and I tried to explain that the first time around, and that's why y'all ain't coming back.
Well, I think we bring a lot of revenue into the area, though, too, economic stimulation. So I think that it helps you guys, though, too, And I think that if you add it up at the end of the day, I don't think there was any sort of problems or any sort of thing left behind, any impact to the area.
Let me tell you something, son. I know about stimulation, okay? It's one thing in life I know about stimulation, okay? And we don't need that kind of stimulation in Pelham. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't know.
We're a Christ-loving people. Last thing we need is some wild-ass hippies coming in with their weed and their alcohol, and I ain't seen nothing. All I've seen these hippies doing blowing up balloons like they're having a party.
Yeah, well, that's all it is, just people having a good time, traveling, experiencing the music. I don't know. I think that's very, very narrow-minded to not really be welcoming, other people into your humble community there, Reverend.
Well, I'll tell you what, as long as I'm on the council there, that band of the fish or whatever the hell is you people call it over there, they ain't coming back. I'm telling you right now.
All
they
right.
ain't coming back. Don't raise your voice to me. I said don't raise your voice to me.
All right. Well, look, man, we are coming back, man. We're going to come back with a vengeance.
Well, don't be trying to ruffle my feathers, son. We're a church-going community who we believe in the tenets of Christianity, good living. Okay, we don't need no hippie circus coming into town. All their tie-dye stuff and selling this, selling that. We've already got 3 Targets in town. We don't need y'all coming in and selling your wares.
Yeah, but we have handcrafted goods, bro. And not to mention the food, like the veggie burritos and grilled cheeses. I'm sure you didn't even come down to check out what was going on down there on Shakedown
Well, that's
Street.
the problem with those veggie burritos. I did come down to see what was going on, and that didn't give me diarrhea.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, you never know. It could have been some kids traveling a long ways, cooler, no ice. We've seen it happen. You got to be careful, Reverend. You need the lot knowledge. You might have you could have steered clear of something like that.
What knowledge? I needed Imodium after that. You all hippies came into town.
A what? Imodium? Reverend?
Yes, sir.
I think that I think you should check out. Have you ever listened to Fish?
What in God's name is that beeping going on? About ready to bust my eardrum here.
I don't know. I don't hear any beeping. Oh, look at that. I don't know.
Did you just call me dude?
I might have, Reverend.
Did somebody just call me dude?
No, that was Taper. Taper 420. Didn't you think I heard Moses was smoking weed at the burning bush?
What are y'all working on Morse code there with him beeping?
I don't know. That's Taper 420.
I'm hearing all beeping. Really? Like ringing in my ear.
Sorry, Reverend.
Proceed.
Proceed.
There you go.
Whatever it was, Taper, it's fixed now. He said, there you go. Well, Reverend, hey, at least you gave us a call. I mean, I'm sorry we don't see eye to eye on this this whole fish thing. I thought you were a fish. You're a fisher of men, aren't you, Reverend? You should be open to all people.
Don't try to patronize me now. Please don't try to patronize me. Honestly, you sound high as a kite. I probably shouldn't even be talking to you right now. Why don't you try to clean up your act? Why don't you grab all your hippie friends, try to clean up your act, stop smoking your weed and doing your cocaine and whatever methadone that you're doing there, and you want to come back to Pelham, you come to visit my church. I'll set your ass straight.
All right, yeah, we'll come there.
Christ Baptist Church, right there on Pelham Parkway. You can't miss us. We're in the same parking lot as Waffle House.
Oh, that's very good. Well, definitely, that's very convenient for us. We love our Waffle House.
In fact, until we get enough funding to build our congregation, we actually do meet at the Waffle House now. So if y'all in town, you can come visit us on any Sunday morning for church.
What do you guys do? You have all right.
Pancakes. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A little trouble with the headset there. Well, Reverend, I don't know what else to say to you except.
Well, I think it's time to just end it right here because y'all taking up way too much of my time.
All right.
All right. Keep it clean.
We
keep
will.
the scene clean and stay the hell out of Pelham.
All right.
Goodbye.
You have a good night, Reverend.
Don't tell me what to do.
All right. Well, he actually called in the Reverend Wade Brandon Pohl in a crusade to shut down the fish from coming to Pelham and at least coming back also. Wow, that's a tough one there. So Taper, I think there's more news here that we didn't go through, or we could push it off to next week.
Oh, we got. Let's go. We don't have that much. Let's see what we got in the news.
I mean, I think we're just coming off of the Bowl Live, bro. That shit was where it was at. I had no idea. Had never been.
What? What are we
Definitely a fan of Soul Live. You know about Bowl Live? Oh man, there's a key for that too.
Already.
So check it out, the Brooklyn Bowl, kids. This place, unbelievable. I had never been there. Upon further research, it's it's quite a happening spot. It's a bowling alley, but it's more than that. You see, it's a hub of just musical adventures, really. But also, I heard their fried chicken was so delicious that you wouldn't even like any other ones. Fried chicken, except the fried chicken at the Brooklyn Bowl. But I didn't get to try any of that. What I did check out was Bowl Live, which is Soul Live. They do like a residency there, Tabor, like 10. This was 8 nights, I think. I don't know in previous years if it's an 8, 10, but a run of shows night after night where they have special guests coming out each night. And I was there on Thursday night, and I saw John Medeski playing with the members of Soul Live. Do you know them? Have you?
Sure.
Yeah, we always used to go see them when they'd come to Burlington. We'd see them at High Ground. That shit was, we were super into it. So check it out. When I went, it was Medeski was with them. But the highlight for me, just personally, is because when they're like, ladies and gentlemen, Natalie Cressman. Special guest appearance with Natalie Cressman.
Oh, really?
Playing, yeah. That was cool.
That's sweet.
And yeah, shout out to the New York Ragers. I was raging. NY Rage Girl at the show. We had a good time. It was awesome. And it's a bowling alley, and it's powered by wind power, Taper. Yeah. Saw this thing. It's like 100% powered by wind power. Isn't that sweet? LEED certified, which for your, the people that are into that, that's the green building certification. Yeah. We used to sell U.S. Water Solutions. We used to sell Pantech Technology. So I know all about that LEED certification. But it's the very first LEED certified bowling alley too, Taper. So it's a cool place. Had a cool vibe. Oh, you know who else came out when I was there? Questlove. And then he DJ'd afterwards too.
Sweet.
And people was like, and the sound was sick. The place is good. It sounds good, kids. It's a place you want to go hang out for sure. The sound was so sweet, and the acts were so nice. And then I think the last night of Bowl Live was last night, and people were giving it thumbs up all around. I know George Porter Jr. was one of the special guests last night. John Popper was there the first night. Warren Haynes second night. Derek Trucks. Look at that. Marco Benevento. That wasn't the night I was there, but I was there. John Medeski, Bill Evans, Questlove. Shit was sick. Here's some quotes. Brooklyn Bowl was more than just a bowling alley. It's a nightlife institution. Club Planet. Rolling Stone says, blows our minds. One of the most incredible places on earth. Jambay says, a game changer for the musical topography of Brooklyn. I wish we had a sound effect of like fucking bowling pins getting knocked down. The New York Times raves has a lot that no other local rock club can offer.
Are we getting paid for this?
No, this is my in-depth, hard-hitting research. I thought that was cool, man. No, I was really enamored with the place. I'd love to go there and stream. You know who was streaming? Streaming and dreaming? Sirius XM satellite radio, streaming and dreaming. I've been on this Twitter kick lately, so I've been twitting it up. Show of L hashtag if you guys want to get at us. But I saw that they were doing, because I was following the Bowl Live scene, I saw that they were going to be broadcasting the show on Saturday night, I think it was. And I was like, what up? So I was tweeting at them. But they streamed it, man, and it sounded good. And they had people in there doing commentary, at set break and stuff. It was cool. They were giving shout-outs and stuff.
Like Show of Life kind of stuff.
Yeah, just like any radio, radio hosts, would be doing,
Oh.
You know?
Talking amongst themselves, not talking with the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, like amongst themselves, reporting what's going on, Like that. So, anyway, but yeah, I thought it was cool. There's a lot of streaming things going on, man. I mentioned it the other week. That place, the Blockly in Philly, they got their own built-in streaming system channel, the Blockly on Ustream. You could go there. There's a Kimmock show that was just recently, and like they tapped into the Kimmock's Stage Cruise mics and shit that was super tight, like setup for the audio.
That's what I keep thinking. We gotta start approaching venues
Yes.
rather than bands.
No, both. I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, both, sure.
But
get in good with the Chance, man. If we could get in with the Chance up in Poughkeepsie, that's like halfway between the both of us.
No, I think, yeah, we will. I believe we will develop relationships with certain venues where they'll be like, hey, now will be our thing. It'll be cool. I really believe that. So, but it's amazing. There's a lot of streaming. Like I said, I'm finding it more and more. And then just there was the whole Terrapin Crossroads just did a whole bunch of shows.
Right.
What do you know about that?
I was
Did you see
watching
that? Nice.
when Phil was on the TRI thing.
We're here.
We're here, yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
See what let's talk about that kind of stuff. So now you have Bob. We are hosting these like We're Here.
I know,
Wednesdays.
and it's like, oh my god, it's like, look at that. It's kind of like, yeah, look at that. It's the same.
It's the zeitgeist, man.
Yeah.
It's like this.
Exactly, that's what it
consciousness.
is.
We're just
It's
talking
the
about that.
zeitgeist.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he's just sitting there in his blazer, and he's Bob Weir. We're here.
We're here. That's a cool show. You kids should check that out, man. It's TRI Studios putting that out. All the streamers and dreamers. You know what sucks? Top Hat got all these voiceover work done, and one of the quotes was streamers and dreamer or something. And I was like, dude, you got to give me that. And he like wouldn't give it to me. He's like, no, man, we got to use it for the mixtape. And I was like, come on, man, I need it for the show. He had one British lady. She's like, all of the streamers and dreamers.
You better get that shit trademarked.
Oh yeah, you're right. Silky, we need to get on that. Send a memo out to the lawyers. No, Clifton will deal with that shit.
Clifton.
So what? Bo Live. I was all about it. I don't know. Go Google that shit. Go to check out some YouTube videos and stuff. And I don't know. I think it's a cool spot. I'm gonna be going back there. I'm gonna keep my eye to the sky. See what's going down.
What else we got?
Here's a headline I wrote that I think's really good. Sorry, my pages are a little askew because I flipped around for the panel. But I want to go to the politician one. Can we do that?
Sure.
Yeah. And I want to know, is this the guy's mugshot? All right, so
I'm ready.
You got him up there? Dude, here's my headline. Anti-pothead politician. Fucking quote me on that shit on Twitter. You could say that on Twitter if you want. I said it. Anti-pothead politician. So last year, New York Assemblyman Steve Katz, a conservative Republican from Westchester County, voted against legalizing medical marijuana for sick people. Oh! But Thursday morning, he got pulled over. So the guy's, first of all, he's speeding, Taper. He's speeding down the road, which any, self-respecting pothead, you gotta obey the rules of the road. If you got the doobage, man. If you're carrying that cargo of the ganja, bro. Although the laws have been loosened. The grip is loosening. The reins are... Anyway, so dude's speeding down the road, smoking a J. I think, on his way to work, maybe? We gotta get the timestamp on that. So he's smoking the weed out, right? He gets pulled over for speeding. Fucking... The officer said he smelled marijuana. Now, Mr. Assemblyman, I don't know. Did he consent? Did you let him search your car? You should do some Google searches.
I don't really think he needed to consent because he had probable cause at that point.
Because it was just cloudy
I
with
smell
a
it.
chance of a gun.
I smell it. Probable cause.
Damn. But what if
That's when you reply, "Oh, I'm sorry, officer. That must be the skunk that I just hit a mile back."
I would reply, wash you fizzy and drive me to a forensic, motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. So, and then we have some outrageous quotes coming from this story. Someone even said, we have enough kids abusing drugs, and the last thing we need is for our elected representative being caught handing marijuana over to a police officer. That's fucked up, though, no?
Oh, so there is someone mentioning, and it's possible, maybe it is possible.
What if we go on tour?
No. Somebody's bringing up the point that this guy turned down voting for medical pot because he wanted to vote for recreational pot, like a more full-blown law.
But why not get that in place?
Yeah,
if that's
I know, but
that's ridiculous.
But if you think about it, like
Wait a second.
we're not politicians. We don't have if there's only one vote that's gonna come up, and you have a chance to go all the way.
No way, man. That's bullshit. I don't know. They're two different things.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No, they're just two different things anyway. Like these
Right,
are
stepping
sick people.
stones. He should
No, I don't
definitely
even care. Like fucking recreational, whatever. But like for medical, it's like for people that are actually really, really, really sick and need it. You know, it does cure if you're hungover and nauseated. It will help you. And that's why it's medical in that instance. But like for people that are dying and it's just like, I just need some comfort. Like that's just ridiculous. I don't even care. Like those are two different things, man. Two different votes, homie. It's not like they're like, oh, you only get one vote on this marijuana. So you either get a little bit or all the way. What's going to be your vote? It doesn't work like that. I just thought it was shitty and hypocritical, man. It sucks, dude. And I wonder what's your favorite strain, sir? Just for the record. Are you more of a sativa man?
Yeah.
So in further news, I'd like to talk about Further. Yeah, that's right. The Further bus is up for renovations. It's been reported it's rusting out in a field deep in La La Land on the farm once owned by Ken Kesey, none other than the merry prankster himself that took the bus on the road. If you guys want to get a taste of that, you could always watch Magic Trip. Did you ever see that movie, Taper? The found footage. It's from when the merry pranksters drove across country in that faded bus.
When I was out in Colorado, like back in September.
Dick's,
yeah.
Labor Day Magic Trip. Yeah, good flick. I mean, it's just historical. That's right. I feel like that was Show of Life.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I mean, right. Aren't we?
I feel like we're carrying the torch. Like we're carrying on the tradition. That's we're gonna try to do it. Good job. But that's what we aim to do, and I think that's why it's pertinent to us. So they're doing this GoFundMe project to restore the bus. It's the Further Down the Road Foundation, and I'm following them on Twitter now. They just started up, so give them some support. Show them some love. But it's founded by Stephanie Casey, and it's an Oregon 501(c)(3) nonprofit. That's right, corporation. And now, their aim and their purpose is to restore the original Further bus to its 1960s condition and to promote and preserve the legacy of author Ken Kesey. He wrote One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And for all you film aficionados, you'll love Jack Nicholson in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I love that movie. Nurse Ratched. He's like, Nurse Ratched, I don't know if I can. I'm not gonna eat those pills, Nurse Ratched. And Doctor, the venerable Doctor. Remember they stole the boat? That was so funny. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. Wendy, it's okay. Now we'll go to The Shining. You see, Wendy, it's okay. You learned it on the television. All right. In further news, and the Capitol Theater further shows 9 nights back to back. I think we got to head down there, Taper. It's not too far away. The Capitol Theater, Portchester, New York. 9 nights. They just added another night, sold out further. Now that's gonna be a hopping scene. We'll post up with some kids. We'll get a hotel room. We'll set up studios. It's coming up in April, I believe. It's coming up soon. You know, and I don't have the dates on here, unfortunately. But yeah, I think it's in April. I know it's coming right up.
April 1st?
No.
Oh, no, just kidding.
No, but April 6th, there's something going on. In further news. So yeah, that's the deal. And for all you kids that are waiting for these summer tour dates, I mean, if you haven't heard them now, if you haven't heard them by now, I mean, you know, we're gonna go through them one by one. We're gonna do a separate video. I've been thinking we have a map. We're gonna show you guys the mileage breakdown, little pit stops along the way, how to get in and out of Canada safely. There's a whole video. We're compiling a summer tour guide for this adventure, 2013. I was always so fond of saying 2012. Now I don't know how we're gonna call this one. 13. I don't know, Taper. What are we gonna call it?
Let's just call it 13.
Here's a little ditty, a little factoid. Did you know that the tweezer, the 30-minute tweezer on a live one, was from Bangor, November 2nd, 1994. Bangor, Maine. That 30-minute tweezer. Maybe we'll get another bomb tweezer. This tour opener. Remember last year, Taper, when we ran a Bonnaroo VIP, Bonnaroo ticket exclusive, who could call the opener if you called in to our show? No one got it, unfortunately. Yeah. That was, I think, in the very first episode. I don't think you were there. The very first episode of The Dose came up, and it was quickly buried, but luckily no one guessed it. Otherwise, we've been screwed. All right, we got Dirty Dave coming up later in the show. Should we go through these dates? I feel like maybe we'll just do it in a separate video. I mean, Homedale, New Jersey. Who's not going there, man? Garden State Art Center. What up? Hometown turf. We got to figure this out, Taper. We got to do as many as we can. Are you going to do West Coast?
Nah.
No, right? We're looking for correspondents, kids. Kids on the West Coast side to take the reins for the show of L. While we hold it down here on the East Coast, we'll anchor the show and we'll keep the news flowing. But before I get off that further shit, because I want to stay on that, but they're trying to restore the boss. So kids, they're doing a GoFundMe project. Search them out. Further Bus Restoration. Google it. It's all right there for you. But they've been stacking chips pretty quickly, so people are behind this. I like looking for quotes. I love this quote. A group of forward-thinking psychedelic warriors known as the Merry Pranksters. Yeah. Author Tom Wolfe wrote about Ken Kesey further and the Merry Pranksters in his book, The Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test. If you guys haven't read that, you should definitely check that out. It's in the Counterculture Library list of recommended reading. The bus, painted in psychedelic colors, was a physical manifestation of the pranksters' goal of expanding the perceptions of reality and challenging the norms of society. Okay. So we got to bring what? Oh shit! No, you didn't, kids. We almost forgot. It's time for the week in memes. No.
Week in memes. It's time for the week in memes.
We're working on that. Memes.
Memes.
Show us the memes, Taper. They
All
love.
right, here we go.
I know you guys love when Taper reads the memes.
Like a good neighbor, stay over there.
That cat, man.
I hated this beard at first, but then it grew on me.
I submitted that one. I laughed so hard the first time I read that.
That is pretty funny.
George Takei.
Hey, Midwest. You just got sliced on the nipple.
Ching.
Wired microphones. When wireless microphones are just too confusing. Oh my god.
Is that real, or do you think they made that? They set that?
No, we had those girls on the show before.
Oh, yeah.
They did that. The dates will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be dates. Move over, Annie. There's a new redhead on Broadway. You didn't talk about that at all.
I know it's in there. It's in the list of stuff.
Okay.
Wall Street Journal article and the CBS news thing.
An asteroid crashed and nothing burned.
That was for real, right? That was in Russia.
Yeah. I heard about that. I was wondering if they got any meteorites from it.
Is it like slicing through? Is that like a screenshot of video and it's like slicing through the wires and the telephone wires?
No. That's not slicing through wires.
No?
That's way high in the sky.
Okay.
It's slicing through the sky. What if we were the ancient aliens? Whoa. Hello, fish. What's happening? We're gonna need you to go ahead and release those tour dates now, okay? Whatever you do, take care of your shoes. This was one of the ones I saw that I was disappointed that it got buried before I could save it. Oh my god. And meanwhile, in Southie.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Wait, that's part of Boston, I think. Is that right?
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. That seems like a St. Patty's Day.
Oh, it's totally St. Patty's Day.
Luke, come to the widespread panic with me. No! I'm a fish fan, dude!
There's such a, like, why is that such a thing?
I'm a submarine. I'm a submarine. Paige and them sandwiches. You are no match for my sloth foo. Mama said, gotta scoop-oo. Papa said, gotta scoop-oo. And you keep on scooping too.
Wow. Oh, wow.
There was a bunch of these memes that came out just recently.
What?
Like this with Trey and the cat, and then different sayings.
Oh my god.
None of them in the Impact font.
That's just, I don't even know. What is that?
You gotta keep on scooping too.
Wow. We've reached all new lows.
Fall in love or fall in hate. Get inspired or be depressed. Ace a test or flunk a class. Make babies or make art. Speak the truth or lie and cheat. Dance on tables or sit in the corner. Life is divine chaos. Embrace it. Forgive yourself. Breathe. And enjoy the ride.
Right on. Shovel.
Fish gang signs.
Oh, this is awesome.
Can we
I like Kuroda's killing it.
I can't read it. We can't. They can read it because it's in HD, but wait. Kuroda's gonna get you. Wait. Karini's gonna get you. Did you just hear
Manteca tease?
I did.
I'm just remembering these from memory.
What's the next one? I can't read that. All right, you guys can read that. I'll be able to watch it later when I can blow it up.
Karini's gonna get you. Yeah, like one of them's like, I can't believe Trey's playing that many notes or some shit like that. Like it's the one where the fingers are all contorted. And you keep on scooping poo. Now, is that gonna be stuck in my head? Is that the
that's
the art
thing.
of
Yep.
the obnoxious meme?
Of the earworm.
Earworming.
Where we at?
I mean, I think we're ready to just close out the Oak Mountain reminisce with Dirty Dave on lot. We got our dates, kids. That was the major thrust of the week, and hopefully our prayers are being sent out to little Wheezy. He's recovering, and he's not going to be on that scissor anymore. But yeah, let's go to Dirty Dave and then roll out. Kids, thanks for tuning in for another dose. Keep it short, keep it sweet, but always complete and real.
Okay, check it out. Right on, kids, friends, peoples. Dirty Dave here, back on leg 2 on the show of life. I'm gonna quit messing with this knot. I got my nasty apron on because I've been crushing the lot here in Alabama. 13 years later, Fish returns. I was here in '99 when Fish was here. It was an amazing show. The cops seem to be a little bit lighter today than they were 13 years ago. They totally let us set up back here and just crush it. We are missing all of you people at home. Wigman, they can't even hear me?
No, they can.
Oh, right on. Okay, now I got this get your motherfucking dick sucked microphone here on the fucking Gravitron. Now I'm just talking mad shit. Okay, kids. So tonight's show pretty much well killed it. I think it's been the best show of the second leg thus far. Danced and shook my ass all night long. And I shook my ass with this girl right here. Yes, we did. Got down, broke it down with the boys. It's a scramble anyway, even being on tour. Just 800-mile drives, just one day off, day of rest. It's rough, but we're thinking about all of you at home. We want you here. You are in our hearts. We love you. Hugs, kisses, nuggets to you too. I wish I had a big nugget I could puff with all of you, but I don't. I can't, unfortunately. Hell, I don't even know what to keep rapping about. But Poster Man, you want to be on the internet to show off your poster, pump your business, give it a plug? What's your name, sir?
Apps 7 Labs.
Nice.
And, Light My Universe is my Gmail, my .com, and my eBay. And I sell light up gas masks to ravers.
I'm
and
sure
occasionally a fish poster. And it's nice to be off the shore.
Definitely.
And I got friends watching.
Hello, friends watching.
Yeah, down in South Florida.
Very nice, South Florida.
I'm also doing here for Lot Like John.
Oh, we've got the Star Wars Dancing Bear set. These pins are some of the dankest pins I've seen on the lot. There's also a matching baby blue and gray t-shirt that goes with this. If you can pick it up, kids, do it. These people are crushing it. People are crushing it with these things, and they're going fast. I don't know how many are left, but they're sweet.
I've got 2+.
2+ sets. See, they're going fast, kids. And it's genius. Whoever thought this up is pure genius because they are killing it. You know they're bringing in the money. Like that's right. My girl, Erica, the Tiny Hats, the THC, the Tiny Hat Club on Facebook. Totally check that out. Tiny Hats are all over the place. Mike's kids have them. Trey's kids are, I think, in the process. We're trying to get some to Trey's kid, but Trey has the Tiny Hat as well. Paige's children have some as well. We gave them to them in San Francisco. So totally check out the Tiny Hat Club, THC on Facebook.
I just want to say this is a shitty impersonation of the show of life.
It is. Well, we're doing what we can to bring it.
Wigman!
We need Wigman! We need Wigman. I know the doctor said you can't come out and play, Wigman, so take medicine, kiss ass, do what you gotta do.
Everyone throws $1 in, we get Wigman to Colorado, honestly.
It's a great time.
We got a shirt right
here. We got a businessman here.
He's got a website, he's fucking got his shirt, he's got music.
We're totally streaming live to the internet over the show of life. We have a lot vendor here, a walking vendor. Would you like to give your names there?
Yeah, what up, Carter?
Carter. Where are you from, Carter?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky. I'm from Indiana, so we're close again.
So we have close to the same neighborhood.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you got a business you'd like to plug here? Or do you just do shirts for fun and to get the show to show?
Yeah. That's all I'm doing is getting gas money.
Gotcha. Would you like to show off your shirt to the kids at home on Couch Tour?
Check these out.
There you go.
Hey, Brendan Hughes, nice design. Thanks for letting me screen print. Good work.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, yeah. Set tonight on fire.
Oh, the show tonight killed it, brother. Killed it. I say so far the best show of the second leg.
Yeah, I agree.
And I've been to all of them. I'm not just talking from webcast or set list. I've been there. I've done that.
Yeah.
Totally.
They definitely built it up, man.
We all try to get out here and have fun, try to make some money to get to the next show. I'm trying to pay for my daughter's orthodontist bills. Jesus, they're expensive. So come to my kitchen on lot. I've got chicken fajitas on corn tortillas, grilled cheese, soda, lighters. I feed the crew whenever I can. You know, we're just trying to have a lot of fun. Wish you were here. There we go. Would you like to be on camera on the show of life? We're streaming live to the internet, to the Couch Tour. This fine lady came to my booth earlier and bought a few things for me. And she is got the tiny hat. There is one of the dank tiny hats. The TAC, the Tiny Hat Club on Facebook. Check us out. What's your name, dear?
Vanessa.
Vanessa. You are very lovely, Vanessa.
AKA Salt.
Very nice. And where are you from, my dear?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. So you're going to be raging Lakewood tomorrow. Are you going on to Charlotte?
Yes.
Very nice. So going on after that, or are you stopping in Charlotte? Hey, you know 3 is better than none. So rage what you can while you can, honey.
Very true.
You got any friends you'd like to say hi to at home on Couch Tour?
No, they're all here.
They're all here.
That's all from Atlanta.
That's what I'm talking about. Very nice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
But I'll say hi to everybody else that's on Couch Tour.
There you go. Hello, Couch Tour.
I love Couch Tour.
Hey, I'm probably gonna piss off a bunch of people. Fuck PT. I don't like PT. It's full of bullshit. Yeah. If you kids want to talk about fish and not bullshit. Number one are nads. So, oh, look at that sick motherfucker right there.
Oh my God. Sexy, flexing, sexy. Lot life.
Yeah, and we got pretty girls showing off leg. I mean, look, kids, you can't beat that. So what's your name, brother?
My name's Brian, dude.
Brian, where are you
I love fish. I'm from Atlanta, man.
From Atlanta. Do you know this fine lady here?
I met her tonight with a friend of mine. She's a very fine lady tonight, obviously. And I love fish, obviously, because tonight was my 30th show.
Very nice.
I feel like it's a milestone. 30 shows. I mean, it's not that many.
30's, you know, there's a lot of
30's
people.
more than one.
Exactly.
Fucking tonight was my 30th show.
Very nice.
Fantastic.
6 up. We got the word the 6 up is coming through. Probably going to run us out of the lot here shortly, but they won't mess with us because we're not doing anything wrong.
And you know, we're not breaking laws.
That's right. That's right. All right, this is the Tiny Hat Girl. This is Miss Erica, beautiful, from Columbus, Ohio. We're streaming live over the show of life to the kids at home on Couch Tour. I know, don't be nervous, just let it flow. We've got the Tiny Hats right here. The Tiny Hat Club, THC on Facebook.
THC Tiny Hat Crew.
That's right. So what do you think of the show tonight, my dear?
I thought it was great. Personally, that's the second leg.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you said. That's what a lot are saying.
Great.
So there you go, kids. Listen to the tapes, or the tapes. Listen to me. I'm an old man. Listen to the digital download and see what you think for yourself. I mean, I know you can't feel the energy through the tapes, but you'll get the idea.
Get your tiny hat on and rage.
That's right. Get your tiny hat on and rage. That's what we're doing, the Tiny Hat Club. So, anything else you'd like to say, my dear?
No, I love y'all. I love you, Jimmy. I miss you. Come back.
There you go, Jimmy. Come back. She wants you here. We have
A breeding Holstein here. What is your name, my dear?
Courtney the cow.
Courtney the cow. And where do you hail from?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, the land of cheese.
I have a statement.
You have a statement? Yes.
Moo.
Straight from Courtney the cow. From Wisconsin. Or Wisconsin. Do you get milked often so you can make cheese?
Not nearly enough.
Not nearly enough. Did you hear that? Shame on your man. Or your farmer.
You want a bottle?
Yeah, I want to bottle you up and take you with me.
Like a genie?
Like a
genie cow? A cow with magical powers? How did you know?
I've been down all. Are you kidding me? How did I know? I'm totally down.
You're totally down? Huh.
Genie cow.
I'm a genie cow.
Well, I'm gonna bring her. No, we're gonna bottle her up. We're gonna bring her in Atlanta. She's gonna be in Atlanta.
I will be in Atlanta.
Will you be in Atlanta? She will bring back.
Yes, I'm always a cow. This is my natural skin.
At least no one's took it for leather.
No, I'll kill them.
I like cows, but not to eat them.
Alright, moo.
It's time.
It's time?
It's absolutely time.
Yes, it is, man.
It's been time since before time, but now that it is time, we're going to keep having this time. And hopefully, time continues to be time for all of time. What does that mean? I just want to take over the interview, like right from the get-go. I just want to come and say something crazy and ask you questions.
One day I will get what is mine through the persistence of time. A little bit of Anthrax for you.
I like it. Is that
That is Anthrax. I used to be a metal kid back in the day. That's where I started, and totally transferred over to the jam bands and Fish.
What's happening here? Who are we talking to?
Who
are you people out there?
Who are you? That is, are, was, shall be the people at home on Couch Tour.
Is this all of the Couch Tour homies?
Yeah.
I wish you guys were here tonight. It was fucking awesome.
It was a killer show.
ATL, baby.
ATL, there's going to be tickets on the ground. It's a 19,000 plus venue.
Just get your ass out here.
It's sold out.
Come fish with us.
Come fish with us.
Show us, please.
It's sold out. It is sold out.
Are they webcasts?
I don't know.
Someone's streaming.
All I know is it's Lakewood, and there will be tickets on the ground. I bet my sack on it.
What was your name?
Dirty Dave, my friend.
Dirty Dave, I'm Yuri.
Yuri.
Nice to meet you.
It is awesome to meet
All of you
Yuri.
people, we can't wait to see you in ATL.
That's
The
right.
next show, and the next show, and for all of time.
Check this out. This is one cool cat from Toledo.
Oh yeah, we've seen
This is my friend Hugh. I just met him through the School of Fish. We totally kicked it on the drive from Kansas City to here, like a 10-hour drive. Yeah. He is a straight up heady mofo. If you get a chance, chill with Hugh on the lot. Is there anything you'd like to say, my friend?
Yeah. It's a couple things I'd like to say.
Would you like to hold the mic?
No, I don't.
Right on, right on.
You hold the mic. Yeah, dude, I like Fish, and tonight was awesome, man. One of my favorite shows of the run.
I like Fish too.
One of my favorite nights so far, you know?
Yeah.
Good run.
I'm saying best show.
How do you feel?
Of the second legs thus far.
Yes, I'd like to agree with that.
And
Best
he
show
was
of the
in
second
California for Long Beach and San Fran, so that's straight from the heart, straight from experience.
School of Fish right here.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Everybody doing it?
School of Fish on Facebook.
School of Fish,
Look
show
us up.
life.
T-Funk, boys.
Yeah. Now back to Mr. Wigman. Let's get serious for a minute here. Mr. Wigman, we love you. We miss you. Every time I hear the Show of Life, I think of the Show of Life, and I almost cry because I'm so moved by that song. I'm so moved by the friendships I've been making with you guys. And I'm sure you're just burning me up through the chat right now. Oh, what a pussy, he cries, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I have emotions. And if I didn't, I wouldn't love Fish as much as I do. Because the If I Could in Kansas City was so beautiful. They took their time. It was patient. I almost cried right then and there. My nipples got hard. My hair stands up right now talking about it. Oh, it was fucking sick. So, back to Wigman. We love you, Wigman. Please get out here. I know it's hard. I know there's responsibility. I have responsibilities too. I try to make it work as much as I can, but you know, you can't make it to every show, guys. As you know, sitting at home on the couch.
The best thing about these kids that come here on tour and travel around and see shows is the fact that they make sure their kids are taken care of. And that's the best thing about all of these guys and gals that come around here. Make sure their kids are taken care of and make sure they're with the grandparents, whatever they do. But they give experience, They leave for a minute, and they bring back experience, and then they teach. They teach by what we are taught as fish kids, deadheads, whatever you want to call it. What we do, we teach our kids the love, the family, the experience, the friendship, and what it's about. Going to the shows is not what it's about. What we feel for each other, and we don't even know each other. That's what we teach our children. It's not bullshit.
It's not bullshit at all. Shame on you.
What we teach our kids is love, values, what you do for each other, and what you love. That's the main experience, is love. Teach them love, teach them values, teach them experiences. You're gonna have a great child.
My brother. All we need is love. There you go. Keep the Alabama rivers clean. Keep the environment clean. Love yourself.
Sorry about that. Your phone was off too.
Love your children. Love each other because we love you and we want you to be happy.
I know. I want to say hi.
We've got Mama Sage here.
Hi.
We all
miss
give you a high
guys.
five.
We do.
Love you. Miss you. I can't do this all by myself. I try.
All right, 6up is telling us to get out of the lot, so I'm going to have to jump off here so I can go break down my kitchen. But I love you guys. You will see me in Atlanta for sure. I will get back on here and talk about a whole bunch of nonsense. Mr. Security Man, would you like to be streamed live over the internet? He says no. He says get out and go home. I'm tired. I'm going to go see my wife and give her big kisses because I love her.
Time to go home.
Tiny hat, tiny hat, tiny hat, tiny hat. And it is time to go home. Salsa, this is my new brother Salsa. Met him tonight from the School of Fish. One down-ass kid, raised with us all night long.
All night.
All night.
Excellent, beautiful.
All right, my friends.
Thank you guys.
One last word to Wigman. Get your ass out here. We'll make it happen. No matter what we've got to do, just have that, I don't even know what to say, I lost it. Just have that materialize, visualize, materialize, and it will happen, brother. I've made it happen already on tour.
Hey,
one quick word.
Hey, yo,
my brother
we're in Alabama. We're getting down, we're getting dirty, we're getting down, we're getting silly, we're gonna go to Atlanta.
And we're getting thrown out of the lot.
You know what? We're getting thrown out right now. So you're gonna have to catch us in Atlanta.
That's right.
Dirty Dave,
I'll
you
be
be
there.
in Atlanta?
I'll be there. I'm doing the whole rest of it.
Oh, you're doing the whole tour?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've been to California and back.
Oh my.
Where you can walk down the road and puff weed walking down the road in California.
Yeah,
if you live in some redneck ass state like I do in Indiana, go west because it's fucking chill and cool. As soon as my kid graduates from high school in 2 years, I'm going west. I'm going west. You can walk into a store and there's just bags of nuggets. Cheap. Oh God, I love it all. I love it all. All right, Wigman, we love you. Kids on Couch Tour, be safe, be careful. Tune in tomorrow because we'll be raging Atlanta. Lakewood, it's straight in the fucking ghetto. If you can come to Lakewood, come there. There will be tickets on the ground. I guarantee it. If not, I'll buy you a ticket and get you in the show.